Hello, and welcome to episode 24 of our, I almost called this Cryptopolis, of our Vault Hunters, Sky Vault, Season 3, 3rd Edition, 1.18, whatever you want to call it. It's been a joy, it's been a blast, it's been a fun ride, and today we have some updates and some more Vault running action. So I'll see you in the episode. Oh, wait, we don't do intros on this one, so yeah, hello. So we do have quite a bit of news and updates to go along with this episode. One of which being the news stand. So you'll notice this little beginning area has changed quite a bit, and that's because a lot of what we had here wasn't being used anymore, or I didn't like the way it looked. So we took away the whole lava setup here because we have an infinite lava setup way down below, so we don't need that tiny little one cauldron setup anymore, right? I took the water, which this used to be our infinite water source, and I moved it over to be more of a natural fitting piece to where it's a larger sort of cutoff, right? And now we can obviously pull water from this whole thing. And I transformed this into a news stand, which is essentially just going to tell us what we've been working on, right? When we come to the episode, it'll be a good reminder for me to show y'all what I've done. Also, it just looks kind of cool in the world, and it gives us the ability to do things like this, where we have, fictitious quests set up for fictitious people. And nothing on this side, and got to get some of the top lights for this side. So, yeah, if you're wondering what these letters are up top, it's part of the Neon Craft 2 stuff. You're going to need some neon tubes, which means you're going to need some blaze powder. Now, I've still not gone to the nether to set up a blaze farm, but we did have some blaze rods from living chests, so that worked out well. So yeah, basically that's it for the newsstand. Now, you'll notice on this side we have a ink sac, just a regular one, not a glowing one, which is very important, especially when it comes to the vault altar, apparently. And then a piece of Alright, we're good. Piece of basalt, which basically just signifies the fact that we have updated our stone creating area, right? We haven't moved the chest because, of course, that would be really annoying, but we did move the creator of the materials, the igneous extruder. We moved it back and more into the center alignment with this whole thing. Now we have on the left side our lava, and on the right side our water, which we color coded with lapis ore and redstone ore. If you're curious on how to make these kind of bricks, it's really simple and really cheap, actually. So it's right here, lapis ore blocks, 1 lapis, 8 stone bricks, and you get 8 stone bricks back. Now, obviously, you can buy lapis from your villagers, same thing with redstone, so you can technically have infinite amount of this building block here, which is nice, right? Really nice. So that is that marked out of the way. And then, yes, ink sacs. So basically, we've flown off, and granted, this was a whole, pathway over there, and then I came back and broke it all down. But we've flown off and created ourselves a squid farm over in a river biome. Now, the reason I did this is because we also needed a drowned farm. Well, we didn't need one because we keep gathering enough copper to keep us afloat, but one day we might... You kidding me right now? First time I saw that. This was one of the last things that we worked on. I didn't notice the little back area. It's fine because these animals are going to be moved into their own special area soon-ish. Soon-ish, okay? So yes, this is both a squid and a drown farm. Ignore all the bits of land over there. We're getting close to them though, huh? We're getting real close. Which I've also turned up my render distance, so that could be affecting it as well. Anyhoosers, this is a river biome. If you want to find one, just use your nature compass, and it will point you in the direction. We wanted a river biome, so we could spawn in squid and the drowned. And spawn them in, we have. This isn't the best farm by any means. I think if it was a lot bigger, it would be a lot better, but we've made it very tiny. The squid... Oh, sorry. The squid drops is here and there. You know, we have 3 in here, but I did obviously clear out what I thought was everything when we left last time. So, a couple pieces of copper, squid, salmon, rotten flesh, bone meal every once in a while from the salmon, I believe. It's not fantastic, and I'm not going to showcase it because we're going to have to stand here for like 3-4 minutes, because not only do the drown have to spawn in the area above, you also have to wait for them to sink to the bottom. Same with the squid, they have to fall. So I guess we could go up in there, go showcase it. Let's see. Easiest probably to, oh yeah, okay. You can kind of already see / hear the squid spawning in down below. So let's just break this. Grab my sword. And voila. Now obviously we haven't had any drown spawn yet, but it's just sort of a matter of time thing. Down here at the bottom, we have these spruce fence gates, which basically stops all the water, right? And then this, one keynote, right, is this top water. All we did was open, or basically fill in the top layer and then break the blocks down below it. So technically it's always pulling everything down slowly, bit by bit, until obviously you see here the squids fall, and then we have another water setup. Now this, it's kind of poor planning, kind of just the fact that I didn't have any of the foresight whenever I was building this area. I just sort of built it up and then made it work. But this ice is kind of bad. Sometimes the squid gets stuck here. That being said, the drown never gets stuck here, but yeah, it's generally they're supposed to slide all the way down, and then they go into the chute and they perish. Same thing with the drown, go into the chute and perish. And you know, if it's ever just putting out bad numbers, sometimes I just go in the top there, you know. Yeah, that's basically it for the squid farm there. It works. It's not fantastic, but it works. Need to get my rockets ready. Let's see. Down here is where we moved our crystal, so it's right here now. Doing well, doing swell. Looking good, looking good. I have turned off our machine over here, by the way. So you can turn this off 2 ways. You can either put a lever down, turn on redstone control, and then turn it off. Or you can just turn on high redstone control and not put any lever down. If you want to turn it back on, you just throw it into ignored, right? And this keeps it from using the residual RF. And this keeps our lava fluid cell full, and all of our cauldrons are full as well. Let's pop up top here. To bed. Alright. So I believe that takes care of everything. This is just sort of overflow. As far as updates go, right? No, I mean, we ran some vaults, and it's definitely, this is the first video of update 5 for everybody, so I did want to showcase this, the vault history. So now y'all can actually see, and I can actually showcase the vaults that we've ran offline, which looky here, we've been doing pretty good. 105, 93, 89, 78. Okay, those are kind of bad. Oh, I'm sorry, 96, 99. I was looking at mobs unalive, which is honestly kind of very close to the amount of chests that we're looting. But yeah, we can also open this up now for general information, but we can see like everything. So in this vault, we got 31 living, which I'll explain why, how, when, where we were able to get so many. Because if you look at this vault as well, oh, well, that's a bad example. I'm sorry. Shows just the wrong vault there. But if we look at this vault as well, we should have, again, 33 living out of 78. And that is because everybody's skills got reset, which you've probably already experienced this, heard people talking about it. We're going to go over my skill setup real quick. Now, I've not spent any additional skill points, like I've not made any, so everything that we have spent here is solely and purely from hitting level 20. We are level 21. We have 1 additional skill point left over. Thus, everything that we have can be unlocked at level 20. So, let's start with the easy stuff. We went ahead and picked backup speed, which I think the cost of haste went up. I think the cost of haste used to be 2, and now it's 3. And same thing with haste. I think this used to be 2, 4, right? And now it's 2, 6. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But anyways, we got haste, we got speed. I think they are quintessential as far as improving your vault speed. Literally. Repeating myself proves my point more. Anyways, Popping back on over to the ability tab. Now, look, a lot of people, your vein miner got broke because you were setting it to the same keybind as your use ability. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how you didn't see that blowing up in your face in the first place. I mean, overlapping key binding is not generally a solution to a problem. What you can do, hold down your ability key and scroll with your mouse wheel. Look at how seamless you can select your abilities. It's not that difficult. Now, when you go to use Vein Miner again, you have to let go of the ability key. You can't select the ability, scroll, have it on Vein Miner, keep it held down the whole time and expect it to work. You have to let go and press it again, right? You can see the little gold ability. When you're scrolling, it's not gold. So keep very close eye on that. When it's gold or brown, whatever you want to call that, you're using it. When it's not, you're scrolling, right? When you're scrolling, you're not using. When you're using, you're not scrolling. It's good. It makes sure that you can't just constantly rattle off mana or accidentally use this ability trying to scroll or trying to use that one, right? So, that being said, just set your vein miner up to a mouse button, right? Like mine is on the side of my mouse. If you absolutely don't have any mouse keybinds, that's okay too. Set it to something easy and familiar. Caps lock, tab, to where you can still scroll with it, right? So if your vein miner got quote-unquote broken because they were trying to fix things, just use it how it's supposed to be used with the scroll wheel, right? You don't have to open the big menu. I don't even know how to open that big menu. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. I do. So yeah, you can hold this down, but this is going to take much longer when trying to select it. Just hold the same key that you use the ability with, and yeah, go to town. The other nice thing is, as long as you're not crowding this, which obviously this becomes a bit harder the higher level you go and the more skills you unlock, but the fewer skills you have, the easier it is to scroll through here. And you'll notice that dash is right beside vein miner. So a lot of times you're already right here within this quick little jump to get to vein miner. And heal is but 2 places away. So everything is very, very close knit there. Any hoosers. Enough of my rant. So we have 2 points in vein miner. I'm not sure if we had 2 or 3 last time. So, you know, it's just the way it goes. We have 6 points in dash. A lot more points in it because it needs a lot more in my opinion. I think 6 is our sweet spot. 10-second cooldown, 17 mana cost, not too shabby, and 5 distance. I think going 9, 20, and 6 could be achievable once we have more mana regen, or, you know, more mana in general. Either one of those two would probably be okay here. Still 1 point in Mega Jump, which I have been seeing Pete's new new clearing method of having 100% knockback resistance and Mega Dig, basically, or Mega Jump specialized into Dig. You know what I mean. We're not going to be doing all that. I think 1 single point in Mega Jump is still really good. It allows you to clear like a good 3-4 block space. Pretty easy, pretty simple. It's like having a mini dash, but knowing that it's only vertical. You know, it's personal preference. 5 points in heal. Again, I think this is our sweet spot. For the time being, at least. This may change as our mana efficiency changes, or as, you know, the total amount of mana. I don't know. But for right now, 5 points in heal. We get an 8-second cooldown. 6 hearts, which is 3 full hearts, right? That's plenty. We don't even have that many hearts because we're sporting mostly armor, right? So if I throw this on, we're up to 28 armor, and we're level 21. A lot of times you see Pete in them, they're level 50, 60-ish. They're rocking like level or 50, 60 armor. So we're about, you know, third of the way there and about half their armor. I figure we're doing pretty good as far as armor and health goes on a general scale. And I believe that to be it. Oh. So this is a little disheartening, but it is what it is. I was checking over, you know, what the altar can spawn or need, right? The list of materials. It needs prismarine at some points. Now, I've not experienced this myself. That experienced 200 seeds needing to be used here. So once you hit level 20, oh yeah, there you go, 151 arrows. The number really, really hikes on up there. So make sure you got your farms going and that they are good. But yeah, there's no way to get prismarine except for create, which is definitely disheartening given I typed in create. I was supposed to type in prismarine. But yeah, these prismarine shards, because sometimes you need prismarine itself to go in the pedestal as well. So it's a little annoying, but there is no way to get this if you're not in the overworld or if you didn't go create. With create, if you did happen to go it, you can use bulk haunting, which just requires an encased van. Then basically you'll have soul sand underneath this blue fire, light it on fire, throw your lapis in, and bam, bam, right? So that's nice if you did happen to go that. If you didn't, like me, and you don't want to spend, what are we at, 18 knowledge points, and Prism Brain happens to pop up, feel free to like cheat it into your single player world, or if you're on a server, just say, hey guys, Prism Brain currently unachievable unless you're in create. Can someone either, trade me out if you do have create, or can we like have like a no takesy backsies or no cheating spawn chest for it, something like that until they come up with a solution. So, with all that being said and out of the way, I think we are ready to dive into some more vaults. Oh, well, speaking of which, we do have some... Oh, what happened there? We do have some vault gear stuff to go through because obviously, I ran a couple vaults in the meantime. And I never fully went over all my skills, did I? Because I know for sure I missed out on one. But we do also have some vault gear here that we need to open up, essentially. So I want to just grab this out and take a look back at our skills here. I went through heal, but I didn't finish out with hunter. And hunter's really important because I do have it specialized into living. I think living chests are some of the, if not the definite best chest in the game. Knowledge essence. Well, yes, you need mods, right? Burger patty stuff. Well, yeah, you want skill points. Sure, does it level you up? Absolutely. But I think you shouldn't be afraid of leveling up. You shouldn't be afraid of having more challenge in the vault. Having more damage on the mobs pushes you to have better gear. It's kind of a ebb and flow, It's like whenever you're playing modded Minecraft and you're trying to set up an infinite system. Sometimes you need additional materials from another mod, and that's good because it requires you to, push out of your comfort zone. You need living. This is an excellent hunter ability. The change that they've done to hunter makes it very viable still with just putting 1 point into it. But now it also is very viable if you spec a whole lot of points into it and just sort of literally do looting throughout the vault. I feel like there's a very nice setup coming for hunter plus, what is it over here? Not berserker, treasure hunter, right? Additional item quantity, item quality, and then you can also specialize in on looking for certain chests, right? Now, by that time, you'll probably want to unspec out of living, but that's the nice thing with the specializations is you can always take it back. So I think early game, specking into hunter, living is a nice thing as it allows you to get a lot of knowledge essence. And you'll see that here because we have 24 knowledge shards, which obviously y'all have seen we've been hitting like 30 on the living chest over the past couple vaults here because I have that specialization now. So that's really nice, really, really nice actually. And we're going to need to get into some unlocking here because we actually want to build our building gadgets setup today. So let's make as many of these as we can. We're going to have to pull out some Benny, I do believe. And then let's also take a look at this gear that we have here. And of course, we have some mystery boxes to open as well. We will get on to that in a minute. So all kind of meh. 8 armor, 2 health. As far as transmog goes, that's as far as what they actually have. I don't know. This is kind of meh. The 9% mana regen is really, really nice. That's kind of up there, And the armor's okay, but overall it's kind of a bad piece. 6 armor, 6 mana. Yeah, it's pretty bad. The shield is an epic. It's an epic druid shield. Okay. 6% block chance. That's atrociously bad. I think we can all agree. 468 durability. Again, kind of bad. Health. Not a fan. So it's, it's an epic. 146 crafting potential. That is the takeaway. That is the takeaway. Right? Because that means we can change it. And it shouldn't be too expensive. So the chest piece, not a good hit there. The shield, it's mediocre? I think mediocre is a good way to describe that shield. Ooh, Dark Minotaur. At least we got a cool transmog. Knockback resist, thorns chance, low armor, low crafting potential. That's just a bad piece of armor, ladies and gents. That's just a bad piece of armor. We still have the furnace armor over here, which, yeah, I still have my doubts about whether we're using the right piece or not, but it's hard to pass up something that looks like this. You know what I mean? Look at us. We look almost like a Digimon at this point. But yeah, so let's place down the Benny that we have here, and then we'll break it all down. We've been working on a back-end project as well over the past couple, well, definitely the past couple days, but it feels like it's been maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that in the coming time here, where we've been working on this back-end project, which y'all will get to see over the next couple months. I'm thinking it's going to be like 2 months, something like that. You have to remember, I stay fairly busy just with home life and everything else, right? Doing YouTube work, that good general stuff. So, take all this with a grain of salt. Alright, so 8 gives us 2. We need 3's worth, though, right? So we'll need 12. 12 there. And we can get 3 extraordinary Benny. Now, how much diamond is this going to cost? 4 times 8 is 24. Ooh, that is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. But we also now have 3 knowledge points. That feels good. That feels real good. And yeah, I think it's time we get into building gadgets. That being said, we're very close to being able to get XNet. I do go back and forth on XNet versus modular routers. I need to look at this a bit closer in depth. Just sort of with its end limitations, what both can end up doing, you know, final piece. But I really like Powa as well. I've been thinking about maybe getting into that instead of Flux. Both of these can send power wirelessly, but Powa has some pretty good means of generating power, as well as the ability to transfer it wirelessly pretty easily, honestly. So, been thinking about that. But I think we are getting into building gadgets here and drawers. So, that's nice. I kind of forgot that we had 3, which means that we could also unlock drawers. We got the builder helmet and all that stuff. By the way, we do have transmogs that we constantly keep unlocking, but I don't have a transmog station. Honestly, I kind of like having thrown together a gear. It allows us to be in a big old skeleton outfit while also having a chamomile flower as our shield, which just kind of looks nice. When we get later on and we're using armor for longer periods of time, which I guess, you know, we're going to be using this for quite a while, then I'll be thinking about transmog and all that kind of stuff. I'm not worried about it for the time being. I like having thrown together armor, you know? Maybe you don't know, but now you do. So let's take a look at building gadgets. Now, I don't necessarily like the cost or the recipe setup for this. I think it might end up changing in the future. That being said, it is what it is, and you know, we'll take it. So we have the building gadget, Yield Faithful Classic. Not that expensive. No problem with this crafting recipe here. It's fairly fair. But then when we get into the exchanging gadget, you have to take a building gadget and put it in there. So now you're looking at 3 blocks of chromatic steel just to get the exchanging gadget. Which kind of feels bad because you end up using the exchanging gadget less than what you use the building gadget on most scenarios or cases. So it's like pay a lot more for this thing, lose your building gadget, and use it a lot less. Okay. The copy paste, this, the only thing that kind of gets me about this is it's redstone. Why is the exchanging gadget so expensive and this so cheap? That's my only thing. Like the boundaries there are just huge. They're wide, very wide. If this was chromatic iron and not steel, that's a lot different. But as far as it being steel, you know, it literally requires you to have a lot of carbon, which they have updated in this update to be more plentiful. So, you know, tomato, whatever, you do what you want kind of thing, I guess. Can we actually make this? I haven't Didn't make sure that we could actually form it all together. You know what? Just give me some Larry. I'll build it myself. 41? That'll be enough, right? Get the 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. We don't have to get the very end thing quite yet, right? The exchanging tool, because honestly, I'm not going to use it. There we go, building gadget. Now, we also need some way to power it. Since we've come into thermal, we have two options available. Now, if you just go straight into building gadgets and you got iron furnaces, that's fine. You can also create this ender cell, which requires 6 more chromatic steel, chromatic iron, extraordinary larimar, and vault essence. So not too expensive, really. However, us being in thermal, we have access to this Tinkerer's Workbench, which is drastically cheaper. It requires 2 vault diamonds, and that's pretty much it. As far as vault gear goes, right, and everything else is pretty replicatable, so yeah, there we go. That was really simple. Now what we can do is pop on down, down, down into the burning ring of fire. Higher. Anyways, we'll turn this to out. This should start powering. We throw this in, and voila. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now if we want this to start going again, what we can do is turn this to ignored. There we go, kicking up to 40 RF. We'll want to find our start point. It is on the back over there. Oh, I crouched. And we just go throw this bad boy down. Okay, don't have my Elytron. Gotta remember that. If I fall off the side, it would be bad. But yeah, there we go. So basically, that is all good to go. It'll charge our building gadget up when it gets fully charged. We're probably going to start working on our turtle sanctuary because that's something that I've wanted to start on for a while. I've also had this back piece. Okay, sorry, those pistons can't do that. I also have this back piece over here where we're going to be expanding the back of the island. The idea is to eventually connect this all into a kind of semi-complete island. Right now, we just have a bunch of land sort of strewn about. The idea is to make it flow very seamlessly so. So basically, we have this side kind of done, right? It's obviously got to get expanded, but it's getting there. But this backside and this side are all very bare, so that's what I'm sort of aiming towards, right? Speaking of not having our Elytron, let's put that back on, huh? And I think our building gadget's probably, yeah, already done. But that does not take long at all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to grab a vault diamond and hop in, or not a vault diamond, vault crystal. Hop into another vault. Yeah, we could go ahead and get into drawers, honestly, if we wanted to. They're not that expensive. That being said, we just did a whole lot of talking and chit-chatting and this and that, so I don't feel like organizing my system, but I do recognize and realize that there are some items within our system that could greatly benefit from having a drawer system, because we have a whole lot of hundreds here, and they're not necessarily needed within our main system. Like, for example, driftwood is definitely getting its own storage drawer. Scaffolding, probably getting its own storage drawer. Now, real quick, how do you create the void upgrades for this? Cactus, carbon, iron. Okay, this is good. How do you create this? Chromatic steel. They really got to dial back the chromatic steel. Or, well, I mean, again, they increase the values. We just got to feel things out and see how they are. But you also get 4, so that's pretty good. The void upgrade, really not that difficult. How do we get the frame drawers, by the way? Is it still as easy as... Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm glad they didn't make this super complicated, because this is really just quality of life, right? Like, do you want to be thematic in your base? All right, well, that is all very nifty, very cool, and beans and whatnot. We've spent most of this episode doing updates. That being said, we're finally going to dive into some vaults, you lovely ladies and gents. So, I hope you're ready, and I'll see you in there. We just got to get a bit organized here. All right, and I keep getting beginner's grace on the vault crystals that I had made previous to this patch. I'm not sure what's up with that. And then lucky, what is that? Autumn rarity. And we're in one of the worst vault themes of all time. I hate this. It should be a crime. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna avoid this first room. Now, what I typically am doing nowadays is avoid the first room as per the usual. That was always the standard MO. Once we get to the second room, I give it a quick little hunter tap and see if there's anything worthwhile. By worthwhile, I mean any living. No living, so then we just skip it. Right? Because I really just want living chests. Now, our hunter thing is on basically a 2-minute cooldown. So what we do is this next room, we explore regardless, right? Now, this eats a little bit into our efficiency, sure, whatever. But it gives me a higher chance of finding what I really want to find. So that's kind of the key here, right? And again, it's first vault of the day. Y'all don't be judging me too hard. First vault of the day on a very rough vault theme as well, right? Should be some additional vault fighters somewhere around this room because we had that trap chest, right? Oops. There's a stray somewhere. I hear sounds, but I don't see my enemy. No sizzle, no fizzle. Get me out of here. There's powdered snow right there. Oh. Okay, so I see the stray down there. Strays count for skeleton kills, I hope? If not, dear God. Never ever pick up the skeleton quest. I mean, unless you're just a maniac or the reward is just out of this world. It's taken me forever to do this. It's taken me forever. And I've gotten much better at the backpack drop and pull little game there. Little mini game. There we go. There we go. Getting a whole lot of sizzle and fizzle action in this room, and I love it. Oh, 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 whoa. He came up quick. Hey, hey, hey. I hear them. Are they like on the other side of this wall, perhaps? No, they're like in the wall. Let's see. Would this be easier if I got my shovel out? What? Where the heck are these people at? Oh, there you are. Howdy. I've come to steal your treasure, if you don't mind. Interesting. Aw. Did I hear you say you need snow? Is that it? Yep, okay. Very icy, very icy. Me no likey, me no likey. Is that it? Literally just 2 chests? I did all that for 2. Aha. Thought I saw another little red glare down there. Fantastic. I'll just store all that. And let's get out of here. And of course, by get out of here, I mean go deeper. I heard the polar bear. I'm not seeing the polar bear. I guess we just kind of pray that it got spawned into the ground. Never to return again. Oh, another thing. We have toggle crouch on. Ooh. Oh, oh. Get out. Quick, before the bear sees us. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. 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 I don't know about y'all, but having music playing for me while I'm in the vaults really helps me to focus. And, you know, with all the copyright stuff going on nowadays, I find it much easier to just make my own. Now, food. I need to put you back in there, and I need to... Where... My potatoes. There we go. I have our backpack set up specifically so that way nothing goes into our backpack that we don't want. You know what I mean? Of course you do. You're smart. Of course you know what I mean. You probably knew what I meant before I said it. Sorry. My right hand was focused on detaching or detangling. It's not really tangle. I don't know what the best word for it is. Let's see. No living in here either. I do see these ornate. We'll grab them on the way back. Honestly, this vault has been pretty horrific as far as finding living chests goes. That's okay. That is A-okay. We got potentially some goodies. Yeah. I don't think we got everything there as far as spawning it all in. That being said, try again. Or actually, now that we know that it's sizzle fizzle, I just pop up top. There we go. I believe I heard it do its final fizzle. Oh, come on. Man, it's just trying to get some loot around here. You're being ridiculous. I see you down there dancing. I gotta say, I enjoy and appreciate your moves and sense of style. There, kid. You keep that up, you're gonna go far. There's actually nothing up top except for that. Very interesting. You want me, you're gonna have to go through the berry bush. Oh my god. Or I guess you could circle around me and push me into the berry bush. That works too. Sure. You're a maniac. Hey, these Vault Hunters, they've gotten a bit aggressive in recent time. A bit aggressive. Going down below. Oh, well, hold up. Hello. A little sizzle fizzle action. Ah! I knew you were gonna shoot me. I felt like a hero in a... What is going on? Oh, I clicked in the chest search key. Get out of here. Get out of here with your filter. Okay. Alright, we're still slowed. How long does this slow last for? 13 more seconds? That's insane! That is the world's longest slow. That's the slow that you don't want to know. That's the... You know, I just stop. Just... How many ornates do... Is this the... This is just the place to find ornates, huh? No polar bears and we're good. No double whammy. Nope. No! You don't understand, I don't want the anvil. Alright. That both is hurting my body and my pride. But I guess it's okay, because, you know, we're still alive. I'm tired of all these trap chests, thinking they can come in and just mess... Ah! Alright, never mind, you know it. You do whatever you want to do, okay? Wow, really? This is spawning in? That seems a bit far away, but hey, whatever. Oh, also there was an update on spawners. If you didn't know, now the higher level you are, the quicker they spawn, making it a little bit harder to loot, obviously, to just sort of run in and go guns a-blazing. Oh my goodness, this thing has an under area. 22 levels. Yes, please give me my... There we are. I was wondering why I wasn't picking it up. You don't pick them up anymore. You have to... I mean, you do pick them up now, rather. You know what I'm saying. Nothing here, nothing there. That should just be on this other side here. Just that. And that. Oh. A little bit high on the jump there. That's okay. I hear a polar bear. So happy I don't see it anywhere. Is bear in anywhere, Rom? I feel like it's a bit of a stretch, but if there were ever a stretch for me to make and, you know, not injure myself, that's probably the one. Yeah, I'm just gonna deem that as not worth it. Oh, 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 oh. Well, hello. All right, come on. What do you think? What is going on? All right, Chance. Yeah, sure. I don't really care that you're still spawning things in. I just want my goodies. My goodies. Don't poison me. Don't you dare poison me. Alright. Alright. We can be at peace. Any more living in here? Oh, 4? Yes. Baby, please. Stop. Stop it. Any more? I see one. I see one down below. Ah, shucks. Alright. Yeah, y'all don't stand a chance when I got a crossbow and we're on ice. Are you kidding me? Doesn't that just sound like the next great Broadway show? Vault Hunters on ice. They always put everything... Oh, I didn't. This is going to be very close. Okay. Again, things spawn in much faster now. So if you make a mistake on your break in there, sometimes it can be fatal. Alright. So is that this entire room minus those little chests that I'm not digging into the ice for? You know what? You know what? How dare I? How dare I say it's not worth? They're right there. They're so very free. Let's just... 1, 2. And run, Chance. That's all you had to do. You don't have to be a big old baby about it. Oh, went the wrong way. But yeah, Vault Hunters on ice. I mean, I feel like there'd be a fair few amount of people willing to pay some decent money for that. Alright, eat, and we leave. So yeah, our total chest looted has gone up and down. It's gone down because now if I come into a room and there's no hunter or no living chest. Oh, hey. No living chest, and I just immediately get out. And sometimes when there are living chests, I just get the living chest and then I get out. This is only a 3 obelisk vault. Honestly, very doable. Am I going to do it? No. I'm not comfortable fighting bosses solo. I don't know about you. But me personally, no, not yet. Is that it in here? I guess so. Now am I gonna smack it? Of course. Oh. What's my wording here? No polar bears, okay? I'm sorry. It's not a you thing, it's a me thing. I don't like you. That's the thing. Maybe it is a you thing. I don't know. Maybe if you weren't you, then I wouldn't have a thing with you. You know what I mean? So, okay. So I heard a polar bear spawn. Also, this drowned spawned with a trident, and then it disappeared. So, like, can y'all have tridents or not? I'm just a little curious. Is that a tier 2, tier 3, you know, kind of thing? What are we talking about here? Hold on. Magnetite is really useful because, again, it trades a 1-to-1 for soul shards, so hard to pass up on that numeric value. What? What? Hold on. There's something in this wall here. You would tell me, right? Gosh darn it. Where's a good shovel when you need one? Huh? What? Ah! Where? Oh! Oh! Yeah, y'all were down here the whole time? Waiting on little old me? Well, shucks, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I'm just fixing my mouse cord. That's a shame. That's a shame. Really just needed this chest so I could dump all these snowballs. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. That's where we came from. That's a dead end. I guess we're going this way. 9 minutes remaining. I do tend to get a bit further away from our starter room now, just because, you know, I go through more rooms. Like that's an obvious one, huh? Alright, searcher down, 2 up top, none down below. It's not fantastic, but it will do. Yeah. Fireball me, baby. Ooh, Omega. Oh my goodness. Wait, what was so Omega about that chest then? Is there anything else down below here? Probably not. We just saw 2 chests. I don't know why I'd be sitting here questioning it. Alright, so we are probably this coin pile. It's nothing. Probably just gonna dip out of this room. Ow! Oh! Stop it! Yeah. Yeah, we'll just dip. I want to find some more living chests. We found some, don't get me wrong. It's 31 knowledge essence. I would like to find more. Oh, also, I need to swap those 2 out. Still don't have the refill upgrade. Not a huge ordeal quite yet for us. Oh! What? How are you shooting through your teammates there? You're not supposed to be able to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa! You guys got hacks? I'm calling hacks. Big old cheater pumpkin eater. I've seen a couple of these pumpkin eaters in my life before, and sir, you remind me a lot of them. Oops, there we are. Here's some ores. I guess we haven't really... Ow! You got me. You got me. Ooh. I've not been focused too much on the ore POIs. I'm not gonna lie here recently, because I just haven't been needing them, but... You know, they're still nice every once in a while. Just pick up on the go. On the merry-go wheel. There's no sizzle fizzle there. Wow, but that spawned a whole lot off of not being a sizzle fizzle, right? Maybe I do need to check, see what those chests are. Break it, break it. Breaker 19. Alright, some of you may not understand that. It's like a CB radio. Oh, you've got to be joking me. Actually, you know what? We haven't found one in a while. I'll take it. Not the world's worst luck with it. Dance. Whoa, I never even grabbed this chest. Alright. So let's get out of here. 6 minutes remaining. We already hunted this room, didn't we? I feel like we did. We didn't. Yeah, well. Oh, well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's this? What is it? What kind of chest is that? Huh? What kind of loot you got for me up there, buddy? Oh. Not at all what I wanted, but, you know, I already put in the work now, so we're gonna take it. Got it. Got it. Uh-oh. The overflow. About to have to empty into our second backpack there. Let's just go ahead and do that. See? See what I mean? Alright. Which way did we come in from? There. Okay. We have 5 minutes left. Let's go into the next room. We're going to hit it with a quick, ooh, what is this? Puzzle room? A freaking puzzle room, man? Are you joking me? Are we anywhere close to having this? Was that 5 blue? 17 blue, okay. 1 green. We have the green. Purple and a pink. Or yellow and a pink. Purple and a pink. So we have everything except for the pink. Is that even worth this room, though? This is... right. Blue. Whole lot of stuff. Blue. Blue. Come on. Yellow, come on. Yellow, come on. Next you're gonna give me green, ain't ya? Did we already get this yellow one? No. Oh my god. This is gonna take far too long. We don't have a pick-a-ring yet, right? So this room just is not designed for us. There's also some rope arrows that I've thought about trying out in this room before, because we don't have a pick-a-ring. Which I guess really is on me. We could definitely have one by now, right? Because you can make a stone lean farm in Vault Hunters world, or in the Sky Vaults world. Just haven't. Definitely on me there. I just need one pink block. Please, oh please. What is going on here? What is going on? So much scaffolding. If we don't get it on this bottom layer, we're dipping. We have to get back home. And honestly, I feel bad for having... I feel nothing but happiness. Green, yellow. Let's open our OG backpack, throw everything that can be thrown in. Yellow, pink, blue, 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 blue. Ba-ding! Yes. Yes, you did. Is this the quickest way to do this? Surely, right? Awesome. Now, do I actually have everything? I believe so. So which way did we come in from? Green, right? Alright, 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Get my sword down. And basically we just gotta get out of the vault now. Not be too difficult, honestly. Should not. I still wish we had ender pearls, but that's okay. Would definitely make me feel better about this whole thing. Basically, we just gotta use dash. When it comes on cooldown, we'll have to dash. Except for right now, when it's in a very sticky, finicky area. Like here, that's just perfect, right? Perfect dash maneuverability. There we are. Keep it working, keep it working. If I die, it'll be because of powdered snow. Oh, that was a bad dash. A bad, mad dash. I believe this is first room. Yep, there's exit. Ooh, this was a close one, huh? That'll get your heart beating. Alrighty. 109 chests. And I'm gonna have to say, yeah, a lot of that was due to the gilded there. Only non-living, and we were like gunning for living, right? But hey, all in all, that was a pretty fun, pretty fair, pretty alright vault. Store everything we can there. Let's store everything we can. Well, hold off on that. I want to see what all we actually got from that gilded. So only 5 mystery box out of all of those gilded? Are you serious? Or maybe we have... No, really, only 5. Interesting. Those gilded were kind of bad, weren't they? Kind of sort of bad. Okay, that's okay. We did manage to get 31 Vault Knowledge Essence, whatever it's called, Tomato. Another Tenos Blessing. Didn't I already have one of these, though? I'm pretty sure I already have one of these. Well, let's go ahead and, I guess we'll go upstairs to open our mystery boxes, because we also have some other mystery items within other, within our system. Yeah, honestly, I feel like for 109 chest vault, that was very mediocre on the loot. 106 raw carbon. I don't know. Whole lot of scaffolding. Feels like we got a whole lot of maybe common chests that vault. Something like that. So let's get that down. Let's get this down. Throw everything in. And then, oh no, I just put my puzzle pieces in there. I'm gonna have to go get those. That's why you always leave, oh no, I just threw my potatoes too. That's why you always leave your puzzle pieces. What are they called? They're actually called puzzle. Really? Happy for that then. So let's grab these back out. And we will throw them back where they belong. There. And that's both done. Cool. So now let's take a look at all of the treasure that we have that we might want to obtain. So at Vault. 238 raw carbon, cool. 34 knowledge essence, not going to be enough to do anything for us right now. 14 mystery boxes, that's what we wanted to see. 26 relics. I don't believe we have any other vault gear. We do have the mod boxes. Should I open this? We've had it for so long. Yeah, let's open it. I don't know what's going to be inside, but I'm ready. I should also probably start keeping some kiwis in our stuff, right? We have 46. It adds 10 seconds. You never know when that could be the breaker point, you know? So let's add kiwis to our list there so we don't keep taking it out. And then we'll just throw it... Just throw it in here. I don't have a slot, but who needs a slot for it? Let's go 14 mystery boxes. 4 Echo. What is this? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. But, hello? 4 Echo from 14 mystery boxes. That is some insane luck. My golly. So how much Echo are we actually at now? Because I feel like I just keep getting it. 9 and 1. Fantastic. Fantastic. This Echo Pog, I believe I needed it for something. There was the phytogenic insulator. And this requires 16, right? We have 9, maybe 10 if this one drops one. We're getting kind of close. All right, relic boosters. We're very close to completing some relics here. We got 1, 2. Richity, which we already have, and the fire element. I'm not sure if we already have the fire element. Let's see what the mod box gives us. This is so horrible. Network cables? Are you kidding me? You just gave me what? Yeah, a half. Not even a full completed crafting set of network cables. That is the worst. So let's look up relics. Oh, you know what? Looky here. We have all the elemental relics, don't we? Oh, no. We have 2 fires. Shucks. I thought we had it. Nope, 2 fires. That's just too bad. So yeah, if we take a look, yeah, we have 35 of 62. Somebody was asking me about the bounty selection. We're still waiting. Still waiting and working. We're probably going to re-roll these. I should probably re-roll this one anyways. Complete any vault objective, right? But we're in solo, so this is going to be incredibly difficult. And all we get is 5 chromatic and 1 vault diamond. Like, that's far from worth it. And we have some... I can just take bronze from here, right? And we need a snooze into the news. Why did that cost us so much to reroll? 65 for us to reroll? That's kind of ridiculous. Mine 12 Black Opal. Mine 31 Wudo. I mean, I guess the 31 Wudo will be our next one. 12 Black Opal for... This is so, like... What? Maybe it's because I don't focus on mining POIs. Maybe that's a me thing. Maybe it's not a you thing. Maybe it's a me thing. Who knows? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you for having joined me today on our journey through the updates and through the vaults. It's been a blast. I don't know about you, but I'm having a whole lot of fun with Vault Hunters. So yeah, let me know what you think about our update to the Igneous Extruder and our methodology for gaining 10 lead and silver nuggets. Obviously, I don't want to incorporate it right yet, but that is how we're going to be getting into modded stuff in the future because we absolutely need it. Prismarine, we could do something similar where we have Prismarine shards as an output for the Igneous Extruder, which does give you a methodology, you know, for getting it in something other than create. Also gives you a methodology for getting it in thermal. So, I'm not sure. I am not sure. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Please leave a like down below if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new here. If you're new here, welcome. You're joining us at a weird time, honestly. Episode 24, it's a weird place to come in, but I'm not going to judge you. Just hit the subscribe button so you don't have to miss another episode, you know? That's it. Share this out with friends, family of the friends, and friends of the family as per the usual, you beautiful, gorgeous, excellent, overachieving... I ran out of compliments. People. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay crafting, and until next time, peace out.